All right, guys. Um, this is U.S. turn 7 in our Operation New Game 2 versus the Krakens. Okay, so for my buys was 2 fighters, 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 transports, 3 destroyers, and 1 sub. All right, so I basically got a couple of combats maybe. But anyway, we had this one here where I brought 3 transports and landed 3 infantry, 2 mechs, and being escorted by 5 fighters. I asked him if he wanted to scramble. He said no. Okay. I was going to bring the bomber, but I forgot I had something else for it, and Johnny reminded me, so hopefully you forgive me. But I'm still going to do the invasion, so the scramble was basically because of the planes anyway. It didn't have nothing to do with the bomber. So, even though hopefully it's a friendly game. Um, yeah, it's pretty tight around here, you know. But it's been a great game, so far. So, the other combat I have, is, I don't know. I'm going to leave it the way that is right now. Okay, so my entire fleet is going to be moving over to P-58. Okay. All right. With the Americans landing on Malaya. All right. With the transport. Okay. Transport will be there. I'll just represent that transport with the fleet. So I don't even know if I consider that a combat or not. But that'll take 3 away from Japan. I'm not even counting right now because I'll do an audit. But the U.S., the British will get two back for that. Okay? All right, so that's pretty much it for that part. Yeah. Because everybody else is kind of, since my great blunder, everybody else is just still sitting there. So, so the fleet is the same. The 4 carriers, the 12 planes, 3 destroyers, a battleship, and 2 destroyers and 3 cruisers. And 1 sub. So, so they're there. Okay, this is this movement over here. On this movement over here, during my transport with my tank, going 1, 2, 3, and my tank is landing in Gibraltar. Okay, the destroyer is going to go land in. I'm going to put him in A29. Okay, the tank is going to Morocco, Casablanca. So it don't really matter on that part. Oh yeah, I did have one more battle. We're gonna do like Kraken does, do some little pot shots. So my little American fighter that's over here in Moscow. Okay, he's gonna go. He's gonna go 1, 2, and attack that mech. Okay, so all right, so there's your mech, and there's my fighter, and see if he dies honorably or what. Oh, no hits. Okay, next one. No hits. This is really good. Next one. Oh, I got it. All right, I got the mech. Okay, so the mech is history. Cleared it out. And then he'll go back, for right now, go back to Moscow. Uh-huh. Yep. so he's there. All right, that mech's there, but he still keeps the territory for now. Okay, so, all right, so my transport and all my guys are going to move to A3, move to Alaska. Okay, and that's with 5 infantry and 5 artillery that will be on the transports. Okay, with the cruiser and the destroyer escort. Okay. All right. The planes are going to go back. 2 planes. Let me see. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right. So planes are going to go back to London. All right. Okay. So they'll be there in London. Transports are hung out to dry. All right. My bomber is going to pick up 2 guys. All right. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and land 2 guys in Honolulu. And stay there as a sacrifice to the lamb. Okay? All right, so that's that. That's that. That's that. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 2 fighters and 3 ships. 6, 7, 8. That's not going to add up, John. 8. All right. So, tank and artillery will go here. So that's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that's 9. Puck. All right, so these guys, since I can't put them there, I'm going to buy a fighter. No, I ain't going to buy a fighter. I'll buy a bomber. So 12. So that's 7, 8, 9. Nope, I bought it, so I just got to place it. Yeah, puck. Not what I planned on. All right. What did I do with the? What did I do with the artillery? Okay. I know it was an artillery. I dropped it, so I'll have to go find it. All right. So I'll put that on this side. Okay, so that's everybody. I don't think it really matters if I collect money or not, because by me putting it down ain't gonna do any good anyway, so I ain't worried about it. All right, so for deposition, A21, a transport, United States is 2 AA, an artillery and an infantry. Morocco, in Gibraltar, 1 tank. In 29 is a destroyer. God, that screwed everything up. Tank. If a tank goes, it's a base too, ain't it? You know what? Yeah, but you can still hit that. 1, 2. Yeah, that'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. That'd be 1. I can't do anything about it. Yeah. Can't do anything about it. You know. It's right there. Yeah, just leave it like that. Yeah. Transport and a destroyer in 29, tank in Morocco, tank in Gibraltar. I got 5 fighters in London. I've got 3 transports in 813. And in Denmark, I got 3 infantry, 2 mechs. Iceland, I have a tank. 5 fighters. In A3, I have 5 transports with 5 infantry, 5 artillery. In the sea zone, also, I have a cruiser and a destroyer. I have a fighter in Moscow. Okay. In P Zone 48 is the American fleet. In Malaya, I have an infantry and an artillery. Okay. And of course, this has never changed. The Marianas, an infantry mech. Marshall Islands, an infantry and artillery. Hawaii, I have 5 infantry and 3 artillery and 1 transport. And in P7, I've got 3 destroyers, 1 sub, 1 transport. On Western, I have 2 fighters, 1 artillery, 1 infantry. Yeah, I guess I'll leave that. So, all right. So for the U.S., I know China will go down 2. We can figure that out later. But there you go for U.S.